Good morning. Welcome to another session on Blackboard LMS Upskilling learning from Kaduna State College of Education Blackboard technical team. Today we'll be looking at how you'll be able to develop your content on the LMS, which is very important. Very good number of staff who are actually working towards the proper implementation of the elements have one or two issues in terms of content development. So let's go. So normally the normal process, you visit the school website. When you visit the school website, you locate your resources and click on Blackboard LMS. So already I've logged in because my login details is already saved. So welcome to my dashboard. So I'll quickly go to courses where I intend to create content. And these are the available courses that have been allocated to me. So I'll pick ETCS 48. That's where I'll be developing my content. So for the benefit of those who have not developed any content before, when you click on the course, you are going to see this place is going to be empty. So what you need to do is you locate the create now or auto generate, whichever one. But we want us to go on the normal process. So you come to when you click on create now, then uh, it's going to take you to this very place. So, but if you already created something, you want to add more content, so you come to this plus sign and then you can create auto-generate modules. So let's go with the auto-generate modules for those who are beginners. So you click on auto-generate modules. Now when you click on it, now you are expected to give a description of your course content. So now this is general epistles and it has automatically auto-generate, but I still need to tell him exactly what he needs to do and how to do it. So now the title here you can see is set none. So you come to this place. Do you want to develop topics, unit, weeks, chapter, modules? So let's say we work with weeks because in our institution we work with weeks. So let's create weeks in the course outline. So now, do you want it high or moderate? If it is undergraduate, you can leave it at this the complexity. You leave it at this level. Now, how many learning modules do you intend to develop? So let's say we have 13 weeks, or let's say 12 weeks. Yeah. So let's leave it at 12 weeks. So we now set generate. So it's generating, fine. It has generated. So now after this, you see these pictures are going to pop up, but I have 13 weeks, I've generated auto generation. And what I need to do next is to check this box so that you can add to your content. So you check, you check, you check, you check, you check, you check, down, down, down to the last one. So I created 11. So I'll come to this place and add. So basically, you need to check your content of the auto generate to see whether what is auto-generated for you is good or is not good. So you have the liberty to edit. And for you to edit your content, you see these three dots here. You click on it. You can see edit, student progress, change to folder, delete. So if you want it to be folder, you change it to folder. If you want it to leave it like this, you leave it like this. But the most important thing is you can still add things under this. So you can see here it said hidden from student. So if you leave it this way, it means that none of your student is going to see it. So you click and set visible. So now you make it visible for your student. But the most important thing is this is not enough because this is just introduction to general episodes. It said an overview of general episodes and just state it, and that is all. But you need to add more. So what you now need to do is you come to this arrow key, you click on it. Now you can see two plus sign. So here, if you click on this one, it means you want to add something outside this. If you click on this plus sign, immediately it means you are going to add the content inside the week one introduction to general purpose. So when you click add, now what we will do now is let's go to create. Or if I say copy content, it means I'm going to copy my content and add already my existing content. If I want to upload, it's the same thing. So let's say upload, I have existing document already that has to do with introduction to general episodes. So let's click upload now. Now it's going to take me to where I saved my document. So now, so let's look at the general introduction. Or for practical sake, let's just yes, general episodes overview. Good. So now I will select this. So now you can see it's asking me, do you want to allow your student to view and download, or do you want them to view only, or do you want them to download only? So if you leave it at the first instance, it means your student can view and download it. So let's say you want to give them the leverage to do that. So we save. So saving it now, you come back and make it visible. Good. Doing that, you have successfully created the week one content, which is introduction to general epistles. Now, after you have successfully done that, remember that the subsequent weeks are hidden because you want to let it visible for students weekly so that you can actually attach a condition before they can see um, the next week item. So in our next video, we are going to talk about how you are going to do that. But after you have successfully done that, now the next question is, how do you engage your student? First thing first, what you have just did now, by making it visible, your student will log in and then they will see the content and they can read. But then you want to give them a task. So first thing, you can create an announcement by clicking on the announcement. So you click on the announcement and put up your announcement on, okay, the existing content. Good. So here you come to plus sign to create a new announcement. Creating a new announcement. Sorry, network. Good. So you keep the title, you give the title of the announcement, give the body of the announcement, and then you post. Anything you type here, the title, then you see you will now post. So when you post, automatically your students are going to see your announcement. But apart from that, you want to engage your students now on the LMS proper. So you go to discussion forum. You go to discussion forum and create a discussion that has to do with that particular week one activity. So here you come to new discussion. So now under your discussion, you are going to give your student a top challenge, okay, a top provoking question that they need to interact that has to do with what the week one activity. So when you click on the new discussion, okay, fine. So now you give the title week week one discussion. That's the title. Then you now come and ask them a question. Okay, study. Okay, can I say it? What is the difference? Or what make okay, what is the difference? What is the difference between general epistle and Pauline epistles? So just epistle. So now when you that is done, you post, you save. So when you save that, you can decide to uh, give it a due date, or you don't want to give it a due date. You can discuss. Okay, now but the most important thing, you come to setting, because now you have to make it in such a way that students will only post first before they will see the content of another person, so that to avoid student copying other people's work. So you now say post first and then prevent editing. Then do you want to grade it? No. Do you want to form them into groups? No. So you save. So when that is done, you come here and make it visible. So when you make it visible, automatically your students are going to see it. So you now close, and your discussion has been created. You can see it here, and you are good to go. So now if you give it a time frame, you can give it a due date, so that you now say, okay, from so date to so date, everybody's supposed to contribute, and what of you. Thank you, and drop your comment in case you missed out something.